know your rights? I hope so, because if you don't, then Johnny Law's going to have a fun time with you. There are laws that you can do that if you're not in violation of anything and you don't give them anything through probable cause, then if they for instance, if they ask you to step out of the vehicle and then you turn around, you lock your door, and then you shut your door, they'd say, "Why'd you lock your vehicle for?" It's like, "Oh, that's because I just like my property to be safe, sir." Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Yeah, absolutely. Do not get out of your car.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like
they will kill you.
They can. Yeah, they can. But here's the thing with it.
You said that like so
They'll kill
serious.
You.
Yeah, do not step out of your car if a cop stops you. That is they're bananas and have qualified immunity.
Well, yeah, and not only that, but now the only time you
be funny. It's just
is his delivery was perfect.
You need to offer up a prayer to Saint Haymeyer and hope that I come rolling through. And,
oh no! With the killdozer.
That's right, killdozer number 2.
The dozering.
Yeah.
Oh God, the one that got me, that made me laugh my ass off, was this North Carolina cop pulled this guy over, and this guy was from South Carolina, and apparently he had some priors on him that were that had expired and everything.
So we just brought up the Articles of Confederation, and now we're talking North versus South. Okay, I see where this is going.
Shut up, dude. No, North Carolina and South Carolina, dummy. Come on.
It's still North versus South.
No, the f*** it ain't, man. North and South Carolina are still in the fucking South.
I'm just saying, we're just stilling it down.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
This isn't macro, this is micro. I just heard North and South. Okay, continue.
Come on, dude. You're killing me. Okay, but this dude was in North Carolina. He got pulled up. Or he was from South Carolina. He got pulled over. Let me guess,
he was in Marion when he got pulled over.
No, it was outside of Charlotte. It was outside of Charlotte.
Over there.
But he got pulled over, and the police officer basically said, "You know, I could just get rid of this speeding ticket I got you for if you let me search your vehicle." And the dude said, "I'm sorry, officer, I don't consent to a search." And then the cop was just like, "Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Tell you what, motherfucker, you better get your ass across the state line. Don't you dare come back. You hear me?"
Wow, what a psychopath.
And he's like, and he just walks off, and he threw the guy's license on the ground and everything, and he's like, "Officer, my license, you dropped my license." He's like, "You can pick that shit up after I fucking leave." And then he gets in his car, swearing up a storm, slams the door, and he gets on the PA system that's on his cop car. He's like, "God damn motherfucker!" And then he speeds off, and I was just like,
this wasn't like a TikTok they made to be funny?
No.
Oh, geez.
No, it was legit.
Oh, man.
It was fucking legit. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn. But thankfully, in terms of...
I guess some of them need some of these TV lawyers.
Yeah. So, I've seen some of these TV lawyers. My favorite one is Mr. Michael Hawk, or Mike Hawk. Don't say his name too fast, or else you might get in trouble. Yeah, so... he is he calls himself the Law Hawk of Texas, and he has these insane commercials that are hilarious. But anyway, The World's Most Extreme TV Lawyer by JonTron. Let's see what old Johnny Tronny boy's got for us, shall we?
We shall.
Let's go.
It's too quiet. Something's gonna happen to me, isn't it?
Look at this.
Oh, there it is.
Look at me. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Nice to meet you. Very cool name.
Seriously hurt by an 18-wheeler?
Yeah, I think you know that's happened. I think you're aware that's happened.
A Hammer Insurance Company for you.
For me? What? No, I needed that. How am I going to pay this bill?
An
Just
18-wheeler
don't
ran
pay
a
it.
red light. My client fractured his arm and leg.
I don't need to know that. I feel like that's like an attorney-client thing.
Yeah.
I got him $196,000 in his pocket.
Well, that's how they get you, isn't it? All right, you're hired.
I'm waiting.
Hey, well, watch your tone. I already said. Some people. So I bet you're wondering who that was that just fictionally compressed my ribcage in the last shot. Well, to tell you that, we've got to take a trip to the Lone Star State of Texas, where everything is bigger and better, including but not limited to trucks, podcasts, McMansion to normal house ratios, and yes, even TV lawyers. And that, my friends, is where Jim Adler comes into the picture. I'm sure you've all had the experience of seeing, TV lawyers on like daytime TV, at least here in America. Well, Jim Adler is that, but XXL. He goes by the epic nickname, the Texas Hammer. And actually, he's one of the first people to ever pioneer this style of like aggressive lawyer ad. I've been looking into him, and honestly, he really has produced some of the most amazing works of television advertising I've ever seen. So let's take a look and see if any of them can convince me I need a personal injury lawyer. If he really is that good, I should have my credit card in hand by the end. Let's take a look.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Most insurance companies won't pay without a fight. No matter how bad the wreck is, their goal is to pay you less. And what do?
Well, I know it's not respect personal space. Can I get a bit of distance here? I appreciate you bigger, but still.
Yeah.
I hit hard. My client had a traumatic brain injury.
Jim, watch out. Okay, if you keep doing that, you might get a traumatic brain injury. I
Oh
don't
my
know what
God.
it is. It just makes me laugh that
Good
he's like
use of Gmod.
oversharing about this. It doesn't feel like a relevant detail telling me about the state of your client's brainstem. It just feels like some annoying kid on the playground telling me about something I didn't ask to know. Just like, the Stegosaurus is the best dinosaur because it has spikes on its tail. Look, it's cool, man.
Stegosaurus is pretty cool.
Personally, I'm just happy
It's
that
called
you
a
are that excited about
thagomizer.
it.
Sir. Wow.
I am a Stegosaurus. It's like, I'm a Thagomire.
I got him $1,913,500 in his pocket.
Damn, all right, that's a pretty nice payout. He might not remember what the money's for, what it is, but he will be rich.
Oh, now. Greedy insurance companies are not unstoppable. I am.
Jesus, dude. Hey, look, if you say so, I'm not gonna not believe a person in that position. I just, at a gut level, I get a sort of feeling that I shouldn't really disagree with whatever you're saying.
Bad 18-wheeler wreck? Seriously injured? Debt piling up? Can't work?
Get it.
Oh my God, what the hell is this?
an
This thing
action
reads like a
movie.
manifesto. You trying to get people riled up or something? You keep getting hit by cars, you've been given a bad hand in life, you thinking maybe it's time to do something drastic? That's what I think. Sure, there might be something deep down telling you not to do it, that it's wrong, but you did agree to that highway robbery, and what, you want to look like a pussy?
Some insurance companies can be difficult.
Now who is that? Who has just popped up here?
that
The
son?
universe of Jim Adler, it's got a lot of characters, it's extensive. You would have had to read the manga to get it.
We go at them where it hurts. In their greedy little pockets. Get it.
My God, this is ridiculous. Was business slow or something, guys? We needed highway robbery to sell legal services to the public. Yellow Pages wasn't cutting it anymore. I like to think this is really how they retrieve your money if you hire them, In fact, I think if it's not like this, I'm gonna feel a bit scammed now. We might have to call that a bit of false advertising, Civil suit? What is that? Sounds frilly to me. Just get the crowbar. So I bet you're asking yourselves, who is the deputy to Jim Adler's sheriff here, Who exactly is this right-hand man? Well, you see, I'll tell you. That there is the Texas Hammer.
And I'm attorney Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Oh, yeah, Jim Adler's also the Texas Hammer.
I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Yeah, they're both the Texas Hammer? Now, what exactly happened here is what I want to know. Why did...
Sounds like a shitty tag team from like the 80s that never went anywhere. They kept jobbing to the Von Erichs and just like kept losing and losing, but yet everyone's just like, they show up with sledgehammers on their shoulders, walk in, and just be like, yeah, we're Texas Hammers. And now they, after getting out of doing professional wrestling, they got their law degrees, and now they make insane advertisements.
Well, why not? Kane, he's the mayor of Knoxville.
That's
right?
true.
So
The mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, is a 7-foot giant who used to chokeslam people through flaming tables. Yes, you heard that correctly.
What?
God, I love Tennessee.
Do they both have to be the Texas Hammer? Was there some kind of argument behind the scenes and they couldn't settle it? Why couldn't have Bill been the Dallas Mallet or something? I'm just
That
assuming
works.
because Bill's full name is Bill Adler, he's got the same last name as Jim. I'm assuming that means he's Jim's son? Let's check, shall we? Confirmed. It is the prodigal son. But that still doesn't really explain it, because the timing's a tad early, you know? You can't exactly both be king at the same time. The sledge throne cannot be contested.
If you're hurt, don't just hit the insurance company with one hammer.
Smash them with 2 hammers.
Double trouble.
Now, when I pitched to you guys that I should be the 3rd Texas Hammer, right, you said that's no good, but I don't really buy it because you're doing a whole double trouble thing here. 2 heads are better than 1. I said 3 heads are better than 1. Triple trouble. I could be the 3rd Texas Hammer. I just really feel like I'm being steamrolled here, guys. I'm gonna be the Texas Hammer. You're gonna be the Texas Hammer.
Oh my God.
Can I be the Corpus Christi wrench? And he's gonna be the Texas Hammer.
Love the fact that they got the same emblem stamped on there as he does in his commercials.
And that's why.
So good.
Hold on.
Oh
I gotta
God,
take this.
that scared me.
Don't do that on you and your phone. That there is a robocall. And you know who can help with that? Today's sponsor, Incogni. This kind of thing, my friends, is the handiwork of data brokers, digital ninjas that stealthily snatch up your information and sell it to the highest bidder. But they don't just use robocalls. They can also track you using people search sites to discover things like your car's license plate. Hold on, watch out for... Do you not see the ledge? That's a ledge! We're gonna... Furthermore, while you're browsing the web to find a doctor for the car crash, a digital snitch is lurking in the shadows. That's right. Even health insurance companies are in cahoots with the data broker mafia, sifting through your online crumbs for reasons to increase your rates. Enter Incogni, your digital protection against the data hoarders. Your personal data's own witness protection program. With Incogni, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You sign up, grant them access to defending your digital home, and then just kick back and enjoy the peace of mind. They'll keep you updated as they keep your data away from prying eyes. So you know what to do. Head on over to incogni.com/JonTron, punch in the code JonTron, and bam, you're cruising with a 60% discount on an annual Incogni plan. Nice. That was honestly weird. Anyways, back to what I was talking about, Jim Adler. If you thought those previous showings were impressive, keep in mind the best is yet to come with this superstar, because he can do it en español también.
Soy Jim Adler, El Martillo Tejano.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of legendary. He does all the Spanish-speaking advertisements himself, and it's just the most atrocious Spanish-speaking accent I've ever heard, but you gotta give the man credit, he does it.
Jim Adler.
Trabajar, ¿puedes ayudarme?
Por supuesto, los martillaré. Soy Jim Adler, El Martillo Tejano. Un carro golpeó a mi cliente por detrás.
Listen.
You can tell he's just reading the script. He's just reading the script in Spanish, and I guarantee you the people who like speak Spanish like phonetically every day just hear it.
Yeah, but we've already established they have a traumatic brain injury, so it probably sounds fine.
I was going to say, it probably sounds like how Arnold sounds speaking English from Austrian. It's just like they hear it and they're just like, there's like.
Have you heard Arnold in his Japanese commercials?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's.
They love him over there, and he would have honestly made a killing if they could understand what exactly he was trying to sell them.
Pero no hay dinero para usted. Jim Adler.
Listen, that's
Senor
fair.
Adler.
Okay, it don't matter what side of the border you're on, you don't want to see that.
Nadie se mete conmigo y mi martillo.
No entiendo, pero bueno! But jokes aside, whatever he's doing is clearly working, because he has made a ton of these. Also, something I couldn't help but notice is Jim Adler clearly has some kind of affinity for dogs, because tons of his ads feature them, including this weird one where he's walking an 18-wheeler on a leash like it...
It's got a dog. It's got a giant spiked dog collar.
Okay.
This is so weird.
Is a dog? Yeah, I'm not really
Wait,
sure.
what's the name? Oh,
He's
hold on. There's a
walking an
name on the
18-wheeler
tag.
on a leash like it is a dog.
Attack?
That's what the license plate says too.
Oh, Attack 1.
Dog? Yeah, I'm not really sure what that one's about.
Stay! A bad wreck with a company truck can bring out the worst in an insurance company.
I didn't
Why
want
is-
legal
Panting,
counsel, but
too.
now
Yeah.
I do. Thank you.
I was going to say the new panting
Yeah,
diesel.
why is it panting?
I don't know, but it's that new panting diesel that they just came up with in Detroit. Instead of it, rumbling, it just pants.
Ugh.
Instead of going, it just goes.
Ugh, that's worse somehow.
So weird.
The dogs?
Terribly hurt. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
When greedy insurance companies cheat car wreck victims, I get angrier than a junkyard dog.
Hell yeah.
I like how he yells on the first line, then immediately quiets down because he doesn't want to like aggro the dog and make it go all crazy and bite him or something.
It's time to bark. I'll get their attention.
Okay, it's all good again. You know, dog passed the vibe check. He's barking. I'm screaming. I tell you what, you could be good for my company. You want to join? Seeing as you're a dog, I got the perfect nickname for you. You could be the Texas Hammer.
I'm Jim Adler, the tough, smart lawyer. I love dogs. Dogs have been part of my family my whole life.
Thank you for that, Jim. Honestly, that was very touching, but I hate to tell you this. This is Alcoholics Anonymous.
Sometimes, though, it's hard to tell good dogs from bad dogs.
Okay, but what about this one?
That's a good boy. Don't you dare, John. That's a good boy in a bad dress.
Are those lips?
Huh? Oh, there?
What the
Yes.
hell is that?
Yes, those are lips. That is, yeah, that's literally...
What is that?
It's a joke from one of John's old videos. I forget which one it was. But basically, it floated towards him on a green screen. And he was like, ah!
Okay.
But yeah, those... I noticed it too, and I'm like, ugh.
What about this one, Jim?
No, I want him as my guard dog.
So no, we have a guard dog.
We have a doorbell dog.
He's a guard dog.
He's back there checked out.
he's conked out back there. Yeah.
He's a guard dog.
Okay, you say so.
If I was in distress, he would. He definitely would help.
What is that?
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet he would. I bet 100% he would.
I don't like that. Why are you over here scheming with each other like you know something I don't? And first of all, in context here in this situation, what could even be funny to both of you at the same time? At maximum, that's going to be hilarious to only one of you.
Homeowners insurance may pay for your dog-bite injuries. Throw me a bone, will you?
It was dog propaganda the whole time! I should have known! This is the last time I fall for it! But that is not all. Jim's firm is apparently prolific enough to the point where they've actually set up their own law TV network starring Bill and Jim. Sounds important. We gotta see this.
Welcome to Hammer TV. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, and this is...
Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer.
We're going to talk about traumatic brain injuries.
Oh yeah, baby! I've been waiting for
Which
this
I
one.
currently
This is officially
suffer
a good
from.
season of Law TV. Carcinogenic roof lining episode went. Ooh!
He
Let's
hit
save
himself
some of
in
the
the head with a
questions.
hammer.
Yeah. I was swinging the hammer on set one time and I hit myself in my brain stem.
Man, wouldn't that be the scandal that takes him down?
Self-injury.
And it's just...
He sues himself.
And then JonTron's gonna make a sequel to this, and it's gonna have Aaron Eckhart from Dark Knight in there, but you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and just, I could see that. And then Bill, his son, is just like I don't want to have to do this, Dad, but I'm gonna have to take you down. And then holds the hammer up. Oh.
That people ask about the most common causes of traumatic brain injuries, Bill.
Bill, come on, pick it up from here. This is obviously your domain looking at you, and I still love you. I'm still your pops. I just need you to explain to the audience out there what it's like to think in squares like you do.
Well, the most common thing we hear about traumatic brain injuries are, what is the cause of them?
Yeah, that's pretty hard to suss out. I don't know, Doc. Do you feel like maybe it had something to do with the way my mom would always give my brother his serving of dinner first most nights? Or do you think it had something to do with the lamp that fell on my head?
When I lift this hammer, my brain is telling me to do that. When I put this hammer down, my brain just told me to put it down.
I can't go against my brain. You should be happy my brain spared you. I have the will and the means to create a brain injury, and you can call my son Bill for representation once you have sustained that. But listen, Jim is a professional. You don't get to spend over $100 million on advertising over the years if you're not doing something right. So he's gonna do what he always has done over the years and adapt to a changing industry. That's right. Jim Adler's on TikTok, where his profile picture is the very current hot coquette meme. Everyone knows that. Relatable, right? Yes, I know what that means, definitely. That makes me want lawyer. This makes me want lawyer. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Is that really...
You can actually hear his crew laughing in the background at that. Listen.
Lawyer. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
You can hear, like, the guy behind the camera just chuckling.
Is this really pulling in the numbers? 43,000 likes.
Are you
I guess
serious?
So. Unfortunately, I guess so.
Most like
Look at Bill Adler over here looking like he just hijacked Jimmy Kimmel's opening monologue.
I'm Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer. Of course I'm not scared to jump on an 18-wheeler in our commercials.
Oh, wait, what?
That's
the
it?
end? Okay, honestly, good move. I see they're going for the humanizing, relatable approach, okay? He doesn't want to admit that he's also not scared in real life. That would make him way too cool and unapproachable. I mean, I get it. I don't want legal analysis from someone who's better than me.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of this nonsense about you being an Avenger.
I'm not the Avenger. I'm the Texas Hammer. A hammer is a more powerful weapon.
Oh, no. He's discovered the true extent of his powers. Jim, please, show restraint.
I hit hard.
Oh, no.
Are you ready for some fearless justice?
I feel pretty damn good, to be honest, Mr. Adler, besides the fact that you just killed me. Here I go.
Oh, he got snapped.
Oh, by the way, great ads. If I get hit by an 18-wheeler, I'm definitely calling you. Just saying. Okay, here I go.
He got all dusty.
All right, follow me, if I may. You're the Texas Hammer, right? You're the Texas Hammer. You gotta listen to me. This is what the kids are into these days. On TikTok and Instagram, it'd be more relatable to them if I were the Texas Hammer. Guys, you're not listening to me. Trust me on this.
Love the fact that he was able to insert himself in there that good.
So, that one where he hit the ground and you saw like the world implode, was that a JonTron edit or was that one of their commercials?
I think that's one of their commercials.
Because I can't tell.
It's
that silly.
That's the thing, is like I think that's the point of it, of like how silly his commercials are. You can't tell. I think John did some edits in this, and I think John's really good about hiding if it was him that did it or if it was the film. And Birdemic was the one that a lot of people were just like, wait a minute, I saw that in JonTron's review. That's not in the movie. And everyone's just like, did John do that? He actually made the film better by putting that in instead of the... Oh my gosh. Yeah, and the thing with the extreme TV lawyers is the fact that they're like, if they're good at their job and they're able to pay for that kind of advertising, this dude's paid for over $100 million in advertisements. He's got to be worth his salt.
Yep.
I mean, he's got to have made huge amounts of money from settlements from insurance companies and from 18-wheeler companies, and I guarantee it's for instance, what's his name, Tracy Morgan, the comedian. He was involved in a pileup on an interstate, and he was hit by a Walmart 18-wheeler. Walmart settled with him and gave him a huge sum of money just so that he wouldn't sue them and sully their name.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Hold on.
What was that game that Markiplier played where he could blow up the planets?
Oh, that was
Katamari Damacy?
Katamari Damacy? No, it was
You do blow up planets in that though.
You do, yes. It was called Solar Smash.
Solar Smash. Well, that's what that blow, where he hit the hammer.
Oh, hey, look at that.
It looked...
Look at those people. They look familiar.
Yeah.
But
that's what it made me think of. That Solar Smash game.
Yeah. He basically just cut the planet in half. He's like, oh, look, I made Pac-Man. And, well, let's see. There's one. Let me see if I can find Mike Hawk. Let's see. Lawyert, yeah.
Someone just called me!
Are you gonna show it
One
over
Texas
there?
lawyer is making his case to become your new attorney with a big, over-the-top, loud, hilarious new TV commercial. So, who is he?
Brian Wilson, Texas Law.
Oh, Texas Law Hawk. Texas Law Hawk, Brian Wilson. Okay. I couldn't remember. I thought his name. I think someone made a parody of him called Mike Hawk. I can't remember.
That's fair.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. The Texas Law Hawk, Brian Wilson. Yeah. These commercials are actually really, really funny. And some of them are actually fairly informative because he gives out free law advice in them. It's just like, there was a cop, very horribly acted by the way, cop came up, he's just like, you gotta submit, if you won't blow in the breathalyzer, then you need to submit for a blood test. It's the law. Then thing popped up to be like, this is not the law. You do not have to submit for a blood test. Anytime an officer tells you this, they are literally lying to you. And it's just like, yeah.
Which they're allowed to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cops are allowed to lie, and I think that's one thing that cops should not be allowed to do, and they should be written up for. But, hey, what are you going to do? But, yeah. Anyway, I got nothing else for this. John literally just said everything. And plus, hey, make him the third Texas Hammer. Please make him the third Texas Hammer because he deserves it. I mean, he's not from Texas. He's not a lawyer. And I'm pretty sure John couldn't lift a hammer to save his life, but that man deserves to be a Texas Hammer. Yeah, but anyway, that's gonna do it. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add, or y'all lawyered out?
Lawyered out.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Till next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Kate.
Micah.
Why
And we'll
did
see
you salute?
Because I just felt like saluting for some odd
Okay.
reason. I don't know. God bless America. Sorry. Yeah.